The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. Here is a summary of The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse by William Saroyan. One morning, 9-year-old Aram was woken up by his cousin Morad knocking on the window. Aram was stunned to see Morad sitting on a beautiful white horse. Morad asked Aram to join him for a ride on the horse. Aram was stunned. Riding a horse was his deepest desire, but no one in their family could afford one. Aram and Morad were members of the Garoglanian family, who lived in such extreme poverty that nobody could figure out how they earned enough to survive. The tribe was reputed for its honesty, dating back to 11 centuries. Despite knowing this, Aram was so fascinated with the idea of riding the horse that he ignored the possibility that Morad had most probably stolen it. Aram reasoned that stealing a horse for a ride was not the same as stealing a horse and selling it for money. Aram then jumped out of the window and sat on the horse behind Morad. As they rode, Morad started singing loudly. Aram recalled that Morad was considered to have a crazy streak in him, like the boy's uncle Khosrove, who was famous for his temper and impatience. Khosrove would always respond to everything with, "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." The boys let the horse run free and long, and Aram felt as though he was back in their homeland. Soon, Morad told Aram to get off the horse, as he wanted to ride the horse alone. Aram did so, but only after Morad agreed to let him ride the horse alone too. Morad urged the horse into a run. The horse reared up, snorted, and in a furious burst of speed, galloped away with Morad across a field and a ditch. Then Aram rode the horse alone. But instead of running across the field, the horse ran into a vineyard and leaped over 7 vines, causing Aram to fall off. The horse then galloped away. Both cousins searched for the horse, and Morad managed to find it and bring it back after half an hour. By then, it was morning, so the boys hid the horse in a barn in a deserted vineyard. Aram realized that Morad had been riding the horse for quite some time. He asked Morad how long he had been riding, but Morad refused to answer honestly, so that in case they were caught, Aram would not have to lie. That afternoon, 2 visitors arrived at Aram's house, Uncle Khosrove and, a little later, a farmer named John Byro. Byro was upset that his beautiful white horse, which had been stolen last month, was still missing. It dawned on Aram that the horse they had been riding belonged to Byro. He ran over to Morad's place and informed Morad that Byro wanted his horse back. He asked Morad not to return the horse until he had learned to ride it. Morad said that they would keep it for 6 months. For 2 weeks after that, both boys rode the horse every morning, and Aram was always thrown off the horse. However, one morning, the 2 boys ran into John Byro. Byro studied the horse closely and remarked how the horse was identical to his stolen horse. He hinted that he believed more in the Garoglanians' honesty than his own eyes. Early the next morning, the 2 boys quietly returned the horse to John Byro's barn. Byro arrived at Aram's house that afternoon with the horse, announcing that his horse was back. To his amazement, it was healthier and better tempered than before.